My phone just went off. That means I'm probably live. Okay. My objective right now is trying to keep my room as cool as possible. You know? Huh. Trying to put my phone on charger. There we go. I got one of those wireless chargers. You know what I'm saying. Alright, let's see how this is looking out to be. Okay, so doo-dee-doo. Yeah, I've been doing some work. You see this? Do you see this? Yeah, let's see if I can fertilize it. You know what? I'll actually wait until the next growth cycle and then hit it. Oh man, it's 90 here. I don't even know what it is. I don't really care. You know those Arctic air like things that you put a little bit of water in and hit go and it turns on and stuff like that? Yeah, well that's what I've been playing with. Oh, notice this? Boom. Yeah. I didn't like it anymore. Need to go. I also put this in. Kinda nice. Yeah, it's just... Oh my god. I've been on the phone left and right today. I've been doing a lot of crap. I figure, hey, got COVID, whatever. Calm down, whatever. I'm gonna get things done. So I've been on the phone like all day. You know? If I didn't know my address, phone number, social security number, all that before, I do now. Yeah. That's how many times it's been said. What a joke, you know? Alright, let's get this guy out here. And H. Higher. There we go. Down and back. That's all he needs to do. Yeah, I got that little Arctic air running though. To cool down like my desk and all that. And it blows back behind me. And then I got another fan blowing at another direction to like blow back up behind the Arctic air. So it kind of creates a nice little circulation. What the fuck are you doing? H. Oh, crap. What a day. Really, H. B. I'll just do it myself. I know. It's so hard. You know, I'm done with the crap, though. I think I'm gonna learn how to do construction and everything else. Had some people come in, they're like, oh yeah, this is what we do for a living. We're with the housing authority. Because you're not a millionaire type deal. We're with the housing authority and we are here to help you. You know what? I believe it was Ronald Reagan said. Alright, I mean, he might not be considered a genius or anything. But the deadliest words that you will ever hear from the government is, hi, we are from the government. We are here to help you. I mean, seriously. Oh man. That's not bad. That's almost done. Seriously, think about it. And up. Alright, now if I can just line this dude up. Whoa, don't want to push. There we go. Ah, the wife decided to call. Let's bring her on, see what's up. How's my day? Overall, it's alright. Hey, beauty, you're live.
Yeah?
I didn't say alive, I said you're live.
What?
I'm live streaming and you decided to join.
Oh, alright. Anyways, I was just calling to let you know that I was done with my interview.
How was your interview?
I think it was really good. You said that you might have to call me in for a second one. But it was just with Brandon today. And you said when I seen your picture, you said, I knew you looked familiar, but I didn't know where. I said, we met at my cousin and cousin's wedding, Brittany and Andy. He said, that's right. I said, yeah, I just saw them at my parents' vow renewal this past Saturday. So, I think it went really good. We'll see.
That's good.
There's something else I'm calling you for. But I'll probably stop in Waterford and grab you a drink.
Oh, Michael said hi, by the way.
Hi, Michael. Are they still there at the house?
No,
They finished?
I guess.
Did they have you sign any other papers?
There was nothing to sign. They said they didn't have me sign anything.
Okay.
They just said that they're leaving. I said okay.
Okay. And I'm on my way back. I will drop off the drink to you, and then go and grab Wyatt, and probably head to Corey so I can get that card made.
The dealership called me.
The dealership?
Yep.
Okay.
They wanted to see about me bringing in my truck so they can check it over. And I said, so does that mean that you are like in desperate need of trucks or something? They're like, well, no, we're just looking for vehicles and everything. And I said, oh, really? I said, well, wife and I are talking about getting a boat, so I'm going to need what I have. Unless you can upgrade me somehow and keep the price the same. And they're like, well, we don't know. We need to check it all out and everything. I said, yeah, that's what I thought. Probably not. But, alright, I'll let you do your thing, okay?
Alright, I'll talk to you a little later then.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you too.
Bye, gorgeous.
Bye.
Alright, now back to what I was doing. Oh, gotta get all this done. Yeah. It's been one of those days, trust me. The only sensible thing is stupidity, I guess. Oh, man. You know, it is actually pretty hot in this house. So, we're going to be seeing in the 90s today, from what I heard. H. Are you serious? It's just knocking out that little bit. It's not even getting it all. What's the point of having this if it's not getting it all? H. Look. E. This should be like partial weeds need a hoe. Are you serious? And this here is weeds medium hoe. I don't even have a hoe. Yes and no. Yep, back right up. Pick this up and let's go. Probably just spray that all and watch it just go right away. Let's see who gets in whose way the most. Will they allow each other to work or not? Oh, it looks like they allowed each other to go to work. And this is where I step into the whole thing. Look how nice this is looking. I mean, honestly, he's got quite a ways before he's done with it all, though. Oh, man. So, everybody, please hit that like. Please hit the subscribe. Help out the channel a little bit, whatever you can. Ooh, needs rolled. 4 out of 7, and it is wheat. Yeah, trying to get this all like put up and everything, get it all done. Alright, now I'm gonna go investigate over here because that stuff's still got a ways to go. I got all these bales over here I need to start picking up. E. Breaking news. Tornadoes near Pennsylvania. Silage, good, it's done. So I'm just gonna go pick up my auto load trailer here and like start finishing off picking up bales. Hey, I need some money. Look at that, I only got like 8 grand left. Oh my god, the wife is calling back. Yes, beauty.
I just remembered what I had. The other thing I had to tell you. Only because my therapist had messaged me. They do accept that insurance, so they are in network.
$20.
Yep, that's better than 45.
Yeah.
So, that means I just owe $20 for last week's session, which was my intake, and then I'll owe 20 on Monday, so I'll go ahead and pay her 40 then.
Okay, sounds good.
on Monday.
Yep.
No.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, what was that one place that you said by Petco?
It's a boot place. I don't know what it is, though.
There is no food place by Petco.
Okay, then, the information that was given to me is wrong.
If you're talking about PetSmart, it's Food Barn up there by PetSmart.
Yep. But I was told that there's one down by Petco.
No. Alright, love you.
Love you.
Have fun.
Yep, love you, bye.
Bye.
Alright, green. Oh man, this is how everything's been going today, you see? One phone call right after another. You know what? I'm gonna see what happens if I don't answer a phone to anybody now. Maybe everybody will think that I'm dead. Dude, he died of COVID on computer. I'm sure that one would get a lot of views. I want to hear this dude like croak, coughing on the computer. It would be one of those videos that went viral. I swear it would. That's the sad part about how all this goes in America. Actually, across the world. Across the world. I'm not even going to say just America. I'm just going to be across the world. Alright, now go get rid of some bales, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna do it like this. Why? Why? And look how nice it goes. Ooh, 58,000 I made. Why? Reset it. B. That ain't too bad. 58,000? Oh my god. I hate all these trees in my way. So anyhow, back to the whole theory and thoughts. I mean, I've just been like completely bombarded all day on the phone. And I really just got to that point where it's like, you know what? Shut it off. Who cares? Oh, I got all those bales up there to do too. Look at this though. 66,000. So, next thought. Can I make fields big enough over here that it would be good to start producing like grain stuff? Because I know that takes actually a lot of acreage to cover. Oh, here we go. Got all this. You know what that means? Yep, yep, yep. That's a lot of bales I just sold. Maybe if I start small with sugar. You know? Do like sugar cane and stuff. That'd probably be about the best start. Oh man, here we go again. Right through them trees. What is it that I'm looking for? Why? Yep, okay, getting rid of them. Another 36. I'm in the hundreds. Y, B for operating position. Okay. So I made 100,000. Kind of excited. You know, I'm gonna make something new that I haven't done yet. I have 100,000. That allows me to get upwards of what I want. So I got a dumb idea. How about we do some like, oh man, Dumb and Dumber met head on. H. Yep, H. You're gonna go like 2 feet forward and be like, I'm done. Okay, good. See? This dude's just gonna finish out going up and down for a little while, okay? Now I'm just waiting on all these bales, which they are about what? 91. 91, okay. They ain't got too much longer to go. I can probably start picking them up, you know? But why not do some sugar beets? I think that'd be a good idea. Because then maybe I can get into a sugar factory and fill it with beets. Awesome. There goes all my bales. As soon as this is done, I might be filled with silage. Well, as soon as they're done fermenting, it'll be filled with silage. And if it's all filled with silage, guess what? It's money in the bank. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's. I don't really like McDonald's, though. I mean, when I was younger, it was awesome. I don't know. I think things just went south with them. H. Go. Yes, go. Have you ever had that feeling about some companies? The older that you get, the less appealing that they are. I get that a lot. The more I like grow up, I mean, the less that it's like I like anything really. Ask my wife. She keeps telling me the older I get, the grumpier I get. Said, you want me to be an adult, right? She's like, well, yeah. I said, okay, well, I'm gonna start acting like an adult. You don't need to call our son Barbie. Well, yeah, I do. When he starts acting like a Barbie, I call him a Barbie. Whoa. Getting the next piece of equipment rolling. And hop out. This is all harvested. It needs lime, needs rolling. So I got an idea. If it needs lime, rolling, and fertilizer, how about I just hop into it, hit H. There we go. That's how we start solving these problems. As for you, go down here and start at this end. H. There you go. Alright, now let's see about loading this all up. Oh, here we go. And it is almost done. Look at that. That's a pretty good sized load, don't you agree? I do. And I just gotta run it all the way up to there. Then get that dude over there working again. 8,000 liters. Wouldn't that be cool to actually have a setup like this? Sit there, be able to like drive back and forth and be like, oh yeah, I have an old shoddy tractor that I take back and forth to dump off all my weed or whatever. I think that'd be kind of cool. I. All right. You need me to hold your hand for that? Really? And you needed me to hold your hand for that. Now I just need to empty this guy out. As soon as I'm done emptying this guy out, I'll get yanking these tractors around to where they're supposed to be doing, well, what they're supposed to be doing and where they're supposed to be at. because I'm gonna replant that field. I'm planting sugar beets. You know why? Because I can. Ooh, I don't want that out yet because I'm gonna dump it right in that trailer if it's out, and I don't want to do that. $9,828 is going to be placed into here. Wireless collar. This is all my phone does all day. You see how that works? That's how my phone runs all day long. I won't be surprised if it goes off another 3, 4, 5 more times today. And put that away. Alright. And get him all turned around. Drop. Because I know it didn't do this section. See how much it like still picked up? It misses all the time. Yeah, it's got the front and everything on here, so I could do it. Tab, P. Told you my phone will do it again. Ooh, what's this? This trailer holds a little bit of everything. They want $9,000 for it. But I can crank this up to 200 horse. Let's see what the price will be. Engine setup, boom. That's 200 horse for $82,000. Three-point. Nothing. Man, this kinda... Can I have another... Wheel weights? Narrows? I just want to go down to like... Just wheel weights. 77,000. I don't know. I have to think about it back. Beat. Combination. Ooh, yes, back. So that's 85. That's 185. So combinations. Oh, yeah. Details. How much does that hold? 6 meters. It's not a very big basket on there, I'll tell you that much. Okay. So I'll be emptying it quite frequently. But I mean, if you're... Is this a beet harvester? Can harvest the indicated crop types. Beets. Eh. This one will hold a little bit. So, details. Buy. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Back. But what else there is for beet harvesting is right here. And if you see the price of that, I mean, these here will harvest the beets. This here just picks it up off the ground, honestly. But the rest of these harvest. And back. Now I gotta get 24,000. So, how am I gonna make up 24,000? These are at 92%. What if I go under here real quick? I just want to see my sawmill. Ooh, you see that right there? That's a good number. Okay, that means filled. So what you do is you change the output mode to selling. And in about 30 minutes, that's going to give me a good, like, lump sum. But meanwhile, I'm going to run down there and I'm going to pick up some, beets. Whoa. Beet harvesting equipment. Hey, Byron, what's up? Ain't talked to you for a while. Dude, I got COVID. Yeah. Like, bad. Not really bad, but I got it. Yeah. So I'm stuck here on here and doing, like, what you see here. I do not leave my room because I don't need anybody else in the family getting it. I have been basically in this room and the bathroom for about like a couple days now. Because at first we weren't 100% sure if I had it. It's just, you know, precaution. And now it's like, oh, you actually really, it's true, you have it. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. Alright. See the RPMs on this? Well, yeah, I mean, it's COVID is today's fashion of the flu. Oh well, I'll get over it. At least where I work is pretty lenient about it overall. I mean, they don't want you to be gone. They throw fits about it. But if you're like, hey, yo, I got COVID, they're going to be like, no, you're not coming into work. And now it's like, okay. Oh, no, I'm against the vaccination and boosting and all that. I am. I'm completely against it. Just for that reason that you said. It's like, how are you able to catch it or anything if you've been vaccinated against it? Like measles, mumps, smallpox. Okay, vaccinations on those are one thing. You know? But COVID? Really? It's getting vaccinated against COVID, I believe, is the same as getting the flu vaccine. We had a guy I went to school with. You vote yesterday? No. No. I am so fed up with the government. Honestly. I am so fed up with the government. It is 100% pathetic with them, at best. Have you ever been that upset with somebody? I mean, you look at it, and you get these guys. I believe... Now, this is going to sound like some conspiracy theorist crap, but it's my opinion. Alright? I believe that the government is working for a separate overall purpose, and it's not the purpose to keep us safe and happy and go lucky and all that crap. Honestly, I don't believe that they're trying to keep us safe. They don't care. They're not here to keep us all magically protected or anything either. Oh, I need to go back and get that later. They're not here for us. I don't know why I bother really. I don't even know most of the people in the ballot. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Hey, I want to vote for somebody who I've never heard even speak before. Believe it or not, we have Dr. Oz for Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know. Sounds kind of funny, don't it? Because he knows what the people need. June. It's close. Alright, what's the month on here? September. So, September, let's see what I'm looking for. Silage. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that a little bit. Ooh, September, it's kinda low. I should start actually going off of this and what these prices are and everything. Soybeans is really low. September, it's alright for sunflowers. Low for that. Canola. Next month for canola. Or, no, November. Canola's November. So, what is good in September to sell? You know, it's turning out where the answer is very simple. Nothing is good in September to sell. Wait, seeds. Current prices. No sell point available. Are you playing with seasons on? No, not really. Yeah, you're right. Enough politics. I don't trust them. Huh. Wow. These places don't even buy them. No, like I said, no, I don't have that on. Um, Cake. Ooh, no. I'm trying to look for anything in September where it's like the top to sell. And you know what? Sugar. Yep. That's the only thing I found is September sugar. Oh. Raisins. I mean, no. This is awesome. September. Planks. It's going down. Alright, last little bit. September is not stones because February's higher. December and February is higher. I also believe June is higher. Wow. That's not as aggravating as the buying points that post the price when you get there. They're paying it. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I just figured I'd go back and forth on that a little bit to see, you know, what's what. Alright, here's that little spot that I need to make sure. How's the wood chips doing? Do. September is around a 124 area. 150. But yeah, maybe a 150. And that'd be like a 200. 250. I don't know. 408's the highest it goes. So, I mean, I gotta check that out. See how all that's gonna roll for me. Finish this here up a little bit. I want to fertilize it. Drop some white stuff on it. You know, the basics. Get this done as quick as I can. See how simple this is? I don't know why people have a complexity with it. I think I'm doing pretty good with it. It's almost done. And I gotta do all that. Oh man, I got a lot of land to like do crap too. Alright. Now, like I said, fertilizing white stuff and then whatever. So, tab. Where's that little guy at? Okay, you need to get rid of that. I don't need that right now. I need this crap. Which I actually might need a refill on this. We'll find out in about 2 shakes that I need a refill. And H. Let's see how close I can get it. I'm getting 95% of this field done. I'm getting rid of the trees on Riverview because they're too thick to see the ground through. Oh yeah, yeah. I understand then. If you can't see the ground, I mean, let's knock out some trees. Look how nice that worked out. See? I'm proud of that. Now let's put some white stuff on it. Man, I'm trying to like, increase my yields. That's a good way of saying it. Alright. So now, for the fun part. I'm not too worried about this because this is just so inexpensive to use. I mean, look at how... that's just a few $100s type deal. It's not very expensive. And right here. Oh my god, is this giving me problems? Alright, H. That should cover the whole thing. Hopefully it does. Oh yes, perfect. Now let's see if we go stupid mode by just keep going. I have that feeling too. I've seen that one way too many times recently. Yeah, I never make my own lime. Lime's cheap. Oh yeah, lime is pretty cheap. I mean, maybe if you're on like a 5x map or something like that. 4x map, I mean, 16x map, something huge like that, it'd be best to, but you're going to be making so much money off of what you're making on the fields. Even in hard mode, it'd be easier just to make your own lime. Or, I mean, buy your own lime instead of making it. I mean, you see what I'm covering with the lime. Lime's just dirt cheap from the get-go. It goes fast. I mean, I wouldn't have a problem putting in a lime silo or something, So I don't have to go as far to get it. But as for making it, nah, I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of the rock crusher anyhow, because, well, dealing with the stone in the field anyhow, because it's just way too much work. It is a ton of work to get it to work out correctly. Well, I'm just saying, I would like a silo that I can put lime into. I could load up a trailer, bring it back, and just dump the lime into, so I can, keep refilling this. I mean, something like that would be nothing. H. And B. Well, I'm just saying, I want a little bit of the realism to it, so I think that would be kind of nice. But other than that, I mean, how much am I really using it, You hit a field with it once every, 3 goes or something like that? And as you're hitting the field once, it's not that bad. It's not that expensive. You're not doing it that often. I should be able to fertilize out this field. See, like I said, 90%. 90 is all I'm really asking for. The fertilizer I go through left and right. So I don't think it'd be bad to have a couple cows, There we go. I go through tons of fertilizer on these fields. A high plant with fertilizer. Oh yeah. Some planters do have that option. Soybeans, sugar beets, yes. Fully widen this out. Get up here, get going. Alright. H. Now run all the way down to here. Back up. I don't know what they're doing. And if I look, this should be 100% fertilized. Alright. It's doing great. And all it will need is rolled. Hop out of here. Check this out real quick. 94% on those. That's good. And this guy's getting his work done. So. But yes. Need to save the game every now and again too. I don't trust it. But yeah, I mean, and for using manure and silage, or not silage, manure and slurry and everything, it's not as bad. I mean, after you get it all fingered out, it's really, really easy. It just takes that minute of, you know, learning it. I like how easy this is right here, just going back and forth. It's getting the job done. And it only uses the fertilizer in areas that I miss, I believe. Maybe not. Oh well. Go pick this up for when he's done. Look at all the equipment I've been gathering over time. Ooh, got some more good news. It finally sold. Yeah, I made some money. Kind of happy about that. And go down here. Beat technology. Details. Buy. Yes. Okay. Now I got everything I need for my beats. And I didn't have to really sell anything. Hey Jody, what's up? Just seems like extra steps to me. I'm not a livestock farmer anyhow. I'm just like, if you look back at where I started with that one tractor type deal and where I'm at, I mean, everything right now is just easily obtainable. Just give me a little bit, give me a little time and I'll figure it out. Oh, I think that's the life. Half second. What's up? Can you open up the door? Awesome, thank you. Like I said, the wife is afraid of COVID because last time she got it, she was like, she couldn't get off the couch. That's how bad it was for her when she had COVID. And it's like, she got it. We believe Wyatt had COVID because he was the same way. And me, I was perfectly fine. And when they tested, they both had it. When I tested negative. And I was right there with them the whole time. That was the second time around that I had to quarantine. The first time I had to quarantine, what happened was I was on a patient transport in the ambulance, and they said, hey, by the way, we got this guy who needs to go to the hospital. He's down here. Can you please pick him up? So we picked up this dude. We took him to the hospital and everything. Everything's like, okay, whatever. I went out to go for a walk, you know, during the night, whatever. And as I'm out walking, it's like I get this phone call. Hey, yo, that dude that you transported earlier, like a couple hours ago, popped COVID positive. So I had to quarantine away from my family for that. And dropped a gap. And this time it's like the wife and I were all together, we're all doing our thing, whatever, and it's like I wasn't feeling good, I was sick. And this time it's like, oh, now it's my turn to get COVID. After being around so many people and everything, what I think it was, honestly, my opinion on it, of why I got it, was because I've been running like non-stop, and that's why I got it. My immune system just said, I'm done. Oh yeah, I'm not saying COVID is a joke. It's a serious thing, but different people react completely differently to it. I got a buddy. Alright, I called him up yesterday. And he answers, and I'm like, so, how you doing? He goes, oh, I'm doing great, buddy. And I turned around and said, oh, you're not that good of a liar either. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? And I'm like, dude, I heard. Don't worry, I got it too. He's like, yeah, I've been in the hospital for about 2 weeks now. I'm like, yeah. Alright, love you, see ya. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of bad. He's like, yeah. Well, I'm like, well, I have it too. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, but I ain't got it nearly as bad as you. He's like, yeah. But like I said, it affects people in so big of a range, it's not funny. Yeah, wife dropped off a bag for me and said, here's your treats and everything, see ya. She's out the door. She's been spending a lot more time up and out and everything with Wyatt. They've been going to the park. They've been doing all this. She sterilizes the entire house like every day. Alright, give me a half a second because I'm going to go grab that bag that she like brought in. Ooh, and I'm going to pour some water into there. Yes, yes, yes. I got like 15 different things I need to do at once today, and I figure I can be on the computer as much as I can. Oh. So, them Arctic Airs, a full bottle of water fit in them perfectly fine. So if you pop a couple bottles in the fridge and then pour into it, great. Alright. Alright, let's see what's in the goodie bag. Ooh, Country Fair grab and go. Ah, she brought me a sandwich. Alright, now to get this guy up, spun around. H higher. Make him run back and forth. But yeah, she grabbed me a sandwich from Country Fair. You can tell it's been in the bottle. Well, in the bag with the bottles because the sandwich is like soaked on the outside. But yeah, they make these sandwiches with so much grease. Oh my god. Yes, come out. Haha. Yeah, these are pretty good. Ah. But yeah, I mean, overall, I've been feeling pretty good. I mean, every now and again I start running the temperature, but nothing like beyond belief. Alright, is he done? I think he is. Oh, maybe not. I think he's got that one little tiny strip, if you see it. Yeah, right there you can see a little strip. Alright, got it. Close this down. Take this back. I've never seen a take a... Meh. I think the AI is actually better on here than previous. I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know? I haven't had too much of an actual problem, though. Oh. Is he still hooked up? Oh, yes, he is. X, open this up. Alright, here we go. Honestly, I don't have too much of a problem with the AI on here. It doesn't, like, overly screw up. How about I put it like that? I mean, you see me catch it and, like, making mistakes, whatnot, but overly it does not screw up. Overall, I should say. Now let him do his, like, little turnaround. I could train monkeys to drive better than the AIs, but monkeys are expensive. Yeah, lots of things are expensive. Alright. I mean, let's see how this AI does. It's a larger piece of equipment. Boom. I say overall it's pretty good. I would like it if I could, like, do straight edges on the end of the fields. But that's because my driving sucks. But if you go all the way back to episode 1 on this and look at where I started, I mean, look how nice everything's turning out. That is a bright part. And technically, if you think about it, I could kick in a 24-hour live stream. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? If I got to monetize my videos, I would do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah. But that's not happening anytime soon. This is how you make your fields look all nice and pretty. Yeah, basically that's what you can say. I had nothing here except for what? That one field up there. And there was tons of trees through here and everything, and I just chopped them all down. And I started out with basically nothing. I remember them trips all the way to the other side of the map and back. I was making what, 6, 7 of them a day. Now for a last little bit here. It took forever to actually get all that cut out. What? But, I mean, now if you look at it, I need to get rid of all those trees there. Boom. And I need to start making that into fields through there and everything. Need to do those fields down there. Oh, that's nice though. Huh. 1 out of 7. Ugh. Alright, got all that done. Yeah, I can come up here, park this here. Hop out of this one. Spin this around. All right. Back up. Okay, that's just one layer. I thought it was two. I was about to be like, oh, wow. Well, let's go. That needs to move. Let's get it. I can put it here. And come back over to here. Oh. Go this way. Do you use any fast farming hookups? What do you mean? I just like, as you see right there. And I just hit like attach. That's it. So now my run down here Since that field's good for now, we run down here and start working on this field down here. I got a lot of work I gotta do down here. Okay, so this here is technically a grass field, because I plowed it up and everything. The drawbar and homemade weight, man. On the game, no, I don't use anything like that on the game. V. And in real life, I don't farm. I think it's farming is really amusing and everything. It's kind of amazing on how it's done and handled and all that in real life, but I kind of don't do it. I know I should do it. I think farming would actually help out the next generation. You know? If I taught my kids how to do farming and all that. I think it would overall help everybody out in the long run. But it's one of those subjects that's kind of touchy. Oh, I know somebody who, for extra front weight, what they do is they just grab their bucket and curl it up and put something heavy in it. Works perfectly fine. Yeah. They'll pick up a load of dirt or, you know, whatever. And be like, oh, well, yeah, that's weight right there. Don't need any other weight. And drop this. Oh, let's tear this ground up and see what I can get out of it. It's so expensive to get started these days. An average person can't even afford enough land to make a living on, let alone buy decent equipment. You're 100% right. I agree. Price of land, you're looking at, I don't know. Let me get this turned right. I want him to be at 180. So right in there and H higher. But you're 100% right about that. Enough land, you're looking at 10 acres. Okay? 10 acres is enough land to get somebody to get going on everything. 10 acres, you can start a farm, 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 10 acres, you like a homesteading farm. Am I right? So, on this homesteading farm, 10 acres, you're looking at like around here. 100,000 plus. Depending on where at and stuff like that. Like, I did find a piece of land that was $78,000 with a house on it and everything. And 76 acres. But can't do anything with most of the acreage because it's in a swamp. Yeah. Look how nice this is starting to turn out. Now I just have to go through it and get rid of all the bushes and everything. So, I mean, if you can find 10 acres that's decent acreage and everything, you can put some chickens on it. You want like 10, 15 chickens at least to start out. You also want to look at like 2, maybe 3 cows, 1 or 2 pigs. And you can actually make decent money off of it. Because you keep 1 cow for you and 1 cow for, for sales. You know what I'm saying? I figure I'm gonna let him keep screwing up through here. I don't care. It's fine with me. Because I'm just gonna come back through later and fix it. He's just knocking out my main areas. But yes, I wish that this game was more set. They should do like another version of Farming Simulator. Like Farming Simulator Homestead to Farm. You know? I would love something like that. Where you have X money to start with. You buy a piece of land. You gotta do a little bit of research on what piece of land you want. For what nutrition is already in the land and all that happy-go-lucky stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then after you find out what's all in the land and everything, then you find out, you know, how much what's going to cost and all that. And oh yeah, I would love something like that. Okay, so you're going with to plow fields and stuff like that. Now the problem that I have with plowing fields around here is everybody else is doing it. So where I would change the theory is you gotta raise animals. Because how am I supposed to compete with these companies around here? Okay. I can't think of the one guy's name, starts with a B. But I'll show you one of the things that he has. Yes, he does have one. It's sitting outside. Yeah, no, I don't think he's a John Deere fan. Okay. And these are rare around here. Yeah, he's more in this section. I think he's got this one. Yeah. Maybe he has two. Hey, what's up, Michael? He has 1 or 2 of them. So it's like, how am I supposed to compete with somebody who has that? And then you got, oh, wrong one, but good thing to save. Always good thing to save the game. And then we got other people that have like these. And I'm not talking like 1 or 2 of them. I'm talking like 3 and 4 and 5 of them. A buddy of mine has something along the lines of, it's not this, it's bigger than this. It's around this size area, okay? Or this size area. And he paid like, I want to say 45 for it, 50 for it. You know what I'm saying? So, how am I supposed to compete with people like that? Okay. Watch this. Why am I not able to click on that? Who even are you? Can I go into here and do it? Oh. Not allowing me. There we go. Maybe onto here. Remove. Delete messages. Oh, good. Good. Had to solve a problem. Had to can somebody. They wanted to, like, throw in a ton of different things. Yeah, can them. I want nothing to do with them. But, as I'm saying, I mean, the competition for having all these farms around here, and it makes it really, really hard. Oh, thank you for that. By the way, since you're here a lot with me, okay, and, I do trust you, you're gonna help me out. There. But when it comes to the farming, I mean, like I said, to become a productive farmer in this area, the ways that you need to do it is by doing it as a not a hobbyist farmer, but a oh, what I said earlier. Homesteading. There we go. You need to be more of a homestead farmer. Because being a homestead farmer, what that helps with is, good, you have some acreage, but yet you have very diversified abilities. In other words, if I have 25, 30 chickens, whatever, 40 chickens, whatnot, I can go to the nearest restaurant and be like, hey, you want to buy some eggs off me? You know what I'm saying? And then I can go and, like, bleach eggs and stuff like that, clean them all up. Yeah, that's, I mean, the other farmers around me, you're right, I'm not in competition with them, but they can drive the prices right through the ground and get away with it. I would not survive with how far they can drive the prices down on me. Because when you're running fields that are 2, 3, when you own like 2 to 300 acres, you know what I'm saying? And you can be like, well, I want this corn here for like ethanol, whatever. That really does not help somebody that has 20 acres that's trying to do the same thing. So when I would put up like sweet corn instead, you know, I'd have to open up vegetable stands to do anything. I mean, no matter what, you have to look at it as a competition. You have to be better than the next person in some way, shape, or form. I'm honored. Well, we have that, like, back and forth ordeal where we're good like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do help me look things up. But yeah, if I have my farm, whatever, and say it is 25 acres, okay? Say it's 50 acres. I cannot produce soybeans like somebody running 200 acres of it, you know? I can't do corn like somebody running 200 acres. I can't do... Yeah, I believe I did. Well, they're hidden from channels, so... I can't do, like, 500... You know, I can't do the weight that they can. What am I supposed to do for potatoes when Troyer goes out there and does, like, has... Troyer's is, like 4 brothers, 3 or 4 brothers. And they have hundreds of acres of potatoes. Oh, okay. You can get rid of them, I don't care. They were worthless on this channel. But the Troyers are like 4 brothers that have hundreds of acres. How am I supposed to produce potatoes at the price that they're doing it for? They'll sell you a 50-pound bag of potatoes. No problem. For about 15 bucks. For 50 pounds. How am I supposed to keep in competition with something like that? I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. What is their current prices versus what I can do? So, being a homestead farmer, okay, I know, it's a little bit different, but it works. Yeah, Troyer Brothers, yeah. They sell like 50 pounds of potatoes, easy, 15 bucks. And the sad part is, I don't care what time of the year it is, you can get the potatoes from them. Dirt cheap. Reds, white, whatever. They sell it. Now, the other part goes behind all that. Alright. This is going to be crazy to hear. 2 years ago, I think it was, 50 pounds for 10 bucks. I remember when it was 50 pounds for 5 bucks. Yeah. My parents would have me go down and get 2 50-pound bags. So, question being, as a homestead farmer, okay, what if I did tomatoes? Tomatoes are good. We don't have a lot of people around here that sell tomatoes. Tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce. 3 things back to back to back, right? Simple 3 things, correct? Good. Now, I got everything you need for a burger. You produce the meat, I got everything else, you know? You produce the meat and buns, I got all the cool stuff to go on top of it. That's good in the summer. That's making out real good in the summer, you know? Because you got all these people out there that say, hey, let's have a cookout, whatever, you know? Well, now I just produced half this stuff for the cookout. And then to restaurants, I can do eggs, I can do lettuce, whatever. And if I go to aquaponics, I can do lettuce and fish to restaurants. And then I can say, hey, I have clean tilapia, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, if I can get a pole barn big enough for my 25 acres, because you said 25 acres, I'm going to go off of 25 acres. If I can put up a nice big pole barn on it with heated floors and everything, I can have tilapia in there, whatnot, and also I can do specific types of plumbing to the place where it goes right out, where some of it goes right out the wall and into a orchard. Why can't I have apples and pears and stuff out there in the orchard? Because we do apples and pears up here. So now when I open up these floodgates and pop open this door, this, you know, pipe here, you know, I open this up and it starts blowing out all this waste from the fish, solid waste from the fish. Now what I'm doing is I'm making something really cool. Fertilizer for the trees. So now I got my fertilizer for the trees and everything for the orchard. I can shovel over fertilizer from like the 4 or 5 head of cattle that I have. I have chickens that I keep moving around. Make a little pen for them that can be pulled with like a 4-wheeler or whatever, where they can scratch up the ground all the time. And I just keep moving my fields around, whatever, for the chickens. So now it's like I've got everything that I would need. Ah, you're using the wrong words. So, as I tell the kids, I don't want to hear any can't. Can't is not a good word. Can't sucks. So, change the word can't to how can I. Now your limitations have moved, haven't they? You've just taken your limitations from like this small little area to a much larger area. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, limitations are basically put on what you want, how you want it. I mean, they kind of exist, but they kind of don't. It's more of what you're willing to do. You know what I'm saying? How far are you willing to go to make this work? Are you willing to give up everything that you know to get this to work? I mean, I look at it in a different angle. I mean, the angle that I see things in is more of a, what's the farthest possibility that this can reach? And my biggest problem, I want to say, of actually doing any of this, I lose interest. I lose interest in 95% of the stuff I do. I don't know why, but I do. And if I could change that where I would just stay like focused, I would already have like my own businesses and everything. I would probably have patents with my name on it. I would have businesses. I mean, it would be no problem. It's just I lose interest. And my parents have already stated that that is one of my biggest problems right there. Well, the reason why I stay positive on everything is because I hope for the best, because I understand. Wait, how is it said? To know peace, you must know war. If you don't know war, then why would you ever learn peace? Or how would you ever learn peace? I forget the exact quote, but that basically paraphrased it. And I've been to that point where I had negativity like completely consumed my life. So I understand being positive. I understand being able to, you know, push the bounds of feelings and everything. I mean, prime example on that is if you ever talk to the guys underneath me, men, women, all of them underneath me at the fire hall. Alright? I have no problem telling somebody that they're screwing up. This is a problem. It needs to be fixed now. I am dead set on that. And I got this new guy that came in for fire police. I said I have no problem working with you on the weekends, whatever, let's get together. We'll go over stuff, how to do stuff, when to do it, where to do it. I have no problem, let's do all of this, okay? He's like, yep, we can do a couple hours a day. I said, no problem. And I said the biggest thing that will upset me the most is if you do not have sight distance on where you're at. But other than that, I have no problem walking up to my guys. I only got like one woman underneath me. So, I say guys. I have no problem walking up to my guys and saying, hey, you think something's wrong here that should be fixed? Hey, when you're dealing with people, shut the hell up. You know? My problem is I jump in both feet into new interest. I buy the equipment right away and then lose interest. And the money was wasted. Oh yeah, that's another big thing too. I got that one. But you see where I'm going though? I open up my mouth and I mean it. People get upset how I talk. But it's, hey, I don't want you dead. And that's where the guys understand where I'm coming from. I don't care what you do at home. I don't care what you do, you know, over there, whatever. But when you're under my direction, you will do the right thing. And I have no problem calling shots in a heartbeat. If I'm wrong, correct me, you know? But other than that, just do what I tell you. But on the other hand, I do everything I can to keep my word. Alright, now for the hard part. Try to smooth this edge out a little bit. Try to straighten everything out, you know. And lift. Yeah, I waste tons of money too. Ask the wife about my drone type deal. Had to have a drone. Got a drone? Smacked a tree with it. Don't have a drone. I paid good money for that drone. Well, it's trash now. I had amassed more than 30 cars. I ran third in my event. Yeah. I know some of those people too. We got the one fair that, I mean, all about tractor pulls and demolition derby and all that. I mean, one thing that I do like, I will admit, and I spend my share of money, but I try to not spend a lot, is the fire department. I have fun there. I really do. And I try my hardest not to, like, buy everything that, you know, for at the fire department and stuff like that. Because that gets expensive. I never knew how, you know, the cost on half of this stuff. Well, I do now. Just because it says fire does not mean it's cheaper. You know? And I found out, just because it's fire related, doesn't mean that it's the best. All it basically means is it satisfies needs for the government. Put mechanic. A new job. I mean, yeah, that's how I lose interest too. Either that or it's like I allow it to consume me until there's nothing left. Hey, what's up? I can't okay. Oh man, this is starting to look like a field. It is. And back this up. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I went in and it's like, yeah, I want this and this and this and this. And it's like, start buying all this stuff and all of a sudden it's like, whoa. I got a light for my helmet. Alright. Yeah, I got a light for my helmet. That's like $150. And you ready for a sad part? Don't wear it. Ooh, wifey's calling again. Hey, what's up?
Hey, so Ed says leave your truck on the 10th. We'll make a list of what all it needs and then we'll set an appointment.
Okay. So does Ed expect me to get everything that it needs?
Yeah.
Oh, so I run to the store and everything. Okay.
I figured it would probably be cheaper than him doing it.
It's just a phone call.
Wyatt, stop with the damn screaming.
Yeah. I don't know why he does that. He just likes to scream.
Oh my gosh. If you want your shoes on, you don't have to wait until I stop. I not put them on
Yeah.
and move him.
So, Mr. Wyatt, as the wife is saying, Mr. Wyatt will take his shoes off, like going down the road, and then be like, oh, by the way, I want my shoes back on. So, yeah, that explains that part. He's an awkward kid.
Yeah. But, yeah, he said to leave it on the 10th. We'll make a list and
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm going on is I don't have the money right now. I won't have any money until the 15th.
Yeah. Well, honey, the 15th isn't even a Friday. The 15th is a Monday. So, are you thinking the 19th or the 12th? 12th is your payday.
Okay, I will show when I get off of my live stream, I will show you. I will send it to you, the thing that they sent from the union.
Okay. I'm just, questioning because the 15th is a Monday. So, but alright, I'll let you know since you're still live streaming and everything.
Alright.
I'm stopping at Walmart here to see about grabbing some quit and everything.
Okay.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye, gorgeous. So that brings up a question. If you like to search for everything, why don't you just jump on with another team and do that part for them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would save them time, save them money, and it's something you enjoy doing. Ooh, that's a good question, ain't it? I can't do it anymore. Too many health problems. There's none of that you can do online? I don't know. I've never done it. That's why I'm asking. As that's how I feel, as if 90% of anything can be done like online now. I mean, you have online services to go online for you. It's kind of screwed up about America, ain't it? To have online services so you can be online. Oh man, this is almost done. I'm kind of happy about this being almost done though. That's good. And got it all. Sure. Online sellers are usually derby guys themselves. There are no bargains. Oh. Well, it's the idea of it, you know? Ooh. Search for sponsorships for people. There you go. I went to this one company that found me like these sponsorships. And they're like, okay, here's all these sponsorships for your car. You get like 10% off of this company and 10% off of this company and stuff like that. And they did this whole long list of it. And all the companies that they found me to give me like discounts on were not in the US. And they're like, oh, if you want anybody in the US, you gotta be like, you gotta win something like 50 cars or more on this place, or 100 cars or more on here. And it's like, are you kidding me? And they're like, no, this is how it is. This is the way to go. And I'm like, are you really? B. Turn this around. V. So all my sponsorships are of companies that want to be in the US at the time, but weren't. Oh, yes. It's almost done. I had 2 local tire shops sponsor me. Yeah, like I said, find sponsors for other people. That's awesome. I like sponsorships. Sponsors are good people. Sponsorships can help out so much. Oh, look. Do you see what I see? Man, if you see it, let me know. Because if you don't see it, I'll let you know. Oh, this is awesome. Never asked them for much, just inner tubes and dismounting and pick up their tire dumps. I mean, and that's all reasonable things, too. I'm looking. Yeah, I mean, what you were asking for is all fairly reasonable, in my opinion. You shut this up. Come over here. You still looking for it? Yeah, now you're looking a little bit harder, ain't ya? You want me to just tell you what it is? Oh, this is awesome. I like doing this. Outlining a field and all that. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Just tell me. A finished field. Ain't it awesome? Trick question. Yeah, I gotta have some fun on here if I'm just gonna be plowing for like 10 hours. Oh man, this field is so misshapen and everything because I was like trying to follow the trees around and all that. Alright, I need to link a couple of my fields together. Don't know if the Cultivate will break new ground. Oh man. That's why I keep them separate. Or, well, keep my plow and cultivator separate. It's like I know that this will break ground all day, every day. You know? You know what? I got an idea. Why play with this? Why? You come right up to about here. You aim about that direction there. V. Y. Let's go. Make minor adjustments. You should never make big adjustments for the plow. B. Flip it. Y. Or, I mean, V. Right back down. Oh, that's better. I like using mobile plow. For some reason I miss the hot patches. Well, what if I told you don't have to use the mobile plow? There's other things that you could use. My favorite to use is actually... these. Yeah. That's honestly my favorite to use right there. Wow, that's so far off. Yeah. go back to be this way. And I will line right back up here and drop. I think the cultivar would it's just we're to play. Oh yeah, trees are a big problem usually for me. There's so many trees that was in my way. And it takes forever to get them all. The one thing I don't like about the trees on this map, do you get rid of tree stumps? So for tree stumps, go into forestry, and you got a list of different things like this here, combinations. Okay, something like that. All right. So back. This here will go onto a tractor. This here combination is only for like that. And then you got this one here that will go onto your tractor too. So either this one or this one usually. But somebody like me will use something like this. That answers all your questions on the trees. I've never really had a lot of problems with it. The reason is that I believe that I don't have the problems with it is I cut the tree with it down, okay? And then when I cut the tree with it down and the stump is left over, I lift it up, put it above the stump, drive over it a little bit, you know? And then put it down while it's over the stump. So that basically just cans all problems of, you know, the tree being there. Little bit bumpy. Ooh, I'm getting this. Alright, now I gotta set this up. I want this to at least look somewhat correct. And it ends there. Wow. I took a lot of those problems right out. And this one too. Sometimes I have to do it for 2 to 3 times. Uneven ground. Oh yeah, this map is pretty level, so that's probably why I don't have all those problems. So, like on the last map when I was having all the problems on that one hill, grinding out stumps. Yeah, that's why that little one that you can wiggle back and forth, that one actually works pretty good. Oh man, this is looking good. Here we go. And let's bring it right back around. Cover up that other side over there. And it is almost done through here. That's awesome. Kind of excited I'm getting this far on here. And lift this back up. Turn it a couple. Ooh, almost done again. Now this is seeming to be easier by me doing all this by hand. This one seems like it's going a lot faster. I'm going to travel on. Hope you feel better soon. And again for... Yeah. Well, come back when you have time. Now we'll see you next time. Now to keep this going, I must finish this field. I have to. I have no other choice in life but to get that field done. Oh man. So that's Byron. Byron's not bad. Byron's pretty easy to get along with. Who's next on here that wants to have a nice little chat while I finish up a field? And down. Keep turning through here. Trying to keep this field going. I mean, it does look pretty nice how it's coming out. Trying to keep it like fairly straight, well, not straight, but I want it to have its own look. I want it to have its own shape. I want it to have its own everything. I want it to be its own like little thing. And that's what I'm looking out for on here. Each field's going to have its own little, you know? I highly doubt any two of these fields are going to be even close to being the same. Alright. Now my objective is to start right into here and go back. This is kind of how I mow the yard. I mean, I found it easiest for me to do it like this. And I figure if it's just digging everything up, that this will not be a problem. Well, maybe in real life, but not on here. And it is starting to look a lot nicer. I mean, I'm having a little bit of slipping problems, but overall, it's coming out to be really, really nice. And here we go. Here it comes. Boom, gone. Worried about bushes? Roll the whole damn thing into the ground. And got it. Now I'm gonna back up over to here and try picking up these little bits. B. Alright. That looks about right. And down. Let's go. Minor areas is all I'm missing. Like I said, overall, this ain't doing half bad. It's covering so much ground. Alright. Lift up. Come over. And drop. And this is how you clean up a huge field really quickly. But anyhow, I'm going to be getting off of here for now. So as I say every time, have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good whatever it is when you're watching this video. Have fun, be safe, and you know what? I will talk with you all later.